right, when you look at the Steelers right now, we know who their quarterback is. Mason Rudolph and Will Howard. Right now, this is how I think this season could play out. Do I think there's a definite impact on if you bring Rodgers in, and does the schedule and does the season go differently with Rodgers? Yeah, I really do think it does go differently. Week 1, win. Week 2, win. Week 3, win. Like, I'm not sleeping on Will Howard. I'm not sleeping on Mason Rudolph. Like, I still do think the Steelers will find ways to win these games. Now, against the Vikings over there, no. Okay, to this point, 3-1. We'll see. Like, we've seen the Steelers have, like, start out strong or have a mediocre first half, but then have a strong second half in the season. And if you look at it, this first slate of games doesn't look too tough. I think it's funny how a lot of people are like, oh, they're going 0-. No, they're not. No, they're not. Look. Now, I will say these Bengal games are going to be a big one. At home against Packers, yeah. Because why? Because Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing in this game. No, but if, I don't know if Jordan Love can come into Heinz Field. Well, pardon me. But to have a Sunday night football game in the Steel City, like this one's going to be a good one. At home against Indianapolis, I can see them winning that. On the road against the Chargers, probably not. At home against the Bengals, yes. On the road against the Bears, yeah, I can see them beating the Bears. Against the Bills, no. On the road against the Ravens, no. At home against the Dolphins, yes. Nope. Yep. Nope. So, look at that. And this is how the Steelers are now. Without Aaron Rodgers, without, George Pickens, this is just DK Metcalf with Warren in the backfield. This is Will Howard. This is TJ Watt. This is how I see the Steelers doing this year. Like, everybody, we always joke, we write them off as, oh, they're going to find a way to go 9-8 and, lose in the first round. 10-7 will probably get them a 7 or a 6 seed in the playoffs. And there's no need to debate on if they're, will they beat the Lions? No, probably not. Or the Bills? Nah, probably not. But I will say, if you do have Rodgers on board, maybe this Bills game gets a little bit bigger and this turns into a win. Or maybe they can split 1-1. Because I know the Ravens have been able, like the Steelers, whoever the hell their quarterback is, the Steelers have been able to find ways to contain Lamar Jackson. They have, just because the Steelers defense is so good. So I could see this also being split 1-1. We'll see how Week 18 fares out, because to this point, I think the Steelers will definitely be fighting for a playoff spot. Do I think the Ravens will be? No, so we can probably move this one to here where, the Ravens backups, lose to the Steelers starters because they're fighting for a playoff spot. So we just went 10-7 to 11-6. So middle of the pack team. We'll just see how it fares out. But, I still think the Steelers, they're going to find ways to win games. And this schedule's pretty favorable. Look at the games outside of divisional play. Jets, they can beat the Jets. They can beat the Seahawks. They can beat the Patriots. They could beat the Colts. They could beat the Dolphins. The harder ones, the Bills, the Lions, the Chargers, like we'll see how those ones go. But we know the North in the AFC is going to be the toughest division. You got to play the Bengals and the Ravens twice a year. So we'll just see how it fares out. But right now, as I'm sitting on this, this is their schedule, and this is what I have. Steeler fans, how do you feel? Be sure to let me know in the comment section. Leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.